Kidversations, small voices, big stories.
Welcome to Kidversations. My name is Wallace. Today, instead of having a guest coming to our studio, Brantley went to the Nature Center at Steele Creek Park. So if you use our podcast in the audio platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcast, Amazon Music, for example, we suggest that you go instead to our Facebook channel or YouTube channel. That way you can see everything that we saw over there. It's going to be a more pleasant experience for you. I hope you enjoy.
What's up, everybody? Today we're at the Nature Center. Jeremy's not here, but today Jean is giving us a tour through the Nature Center.
Hey there, welcome. Glad to see you. The things in the Nature Center are all things that you can find in the park, so it's all native to this area. This right here is a big island, and we're going to walk around it. On either side, you can see things, live animals and taxidermy. In the middle is the aquarium island. So we have fish, turtles, all kinds. So,
what is taxidermy?
Taxidermy is when an animal is no longer alive, that it's been killed. We don't kill them, but if it's been killed, and then a specialist will take and preserve the outer part, the fur, the skin, the teeth, and everything, and they'll remove all the innards and they stuff it, and then it ends up looking real. So it's like a replica of something that is real and could be in the park, but these are not alive, they're real. So this is the black bear, excuse me. He's black and it's native to the area. These are found sometimes in the park. People see them. Let's see. Of course, we have bees. This is a film of bees, but we also have a live bees back there. Bobcat. Now, there's information along the counter here for all the animals, so people can come and read more. And then we have drawers that have bones and skeleton, and this is mammals. So basically on this side we have mammals and reptiles. Anywhere you see a metal rod, there's a drawer, and you just can open it and read about it. This is about the ancient people of Steele Creek, prehistoric. Red-eared slider, everything's labeled. There's little bits of information up on top and on the shelf here. This is our reptiles. We usually have fence lizards in there, but one passed away, so we don't have them right now. Of course, bobcat, foxes, that's coyote, foxes, gray fox, red fox. Red fox is over there, gray fox, raccoon, king snake in here. And then black rat snake in here. The king snake it's native, but this particular color isn't typical. So you probably wouldn't see this color around here.
Oh.
But black rat snake, they're very common. Then this is the American toad in here, which is very popular. That's a beaver lodge, and children can climb in, and then there's a camera in there so the parents can see their children inside the beaver lodge. And then we have some actual, you can go in there, huh? Demonstrate.
That camera?
Yeah, that one. We see you. Okay, so then on this side is our birds, which I think you discovered. These are buttons, and they have numbers that correlate with the birds. So 52, you push the button and you try and find that bird based on the call. So this is really popular. It's nice to hear all the different sounds the birds make. And of course, you have drawers. Yeah, you can push the buttons. Ooh, that one's loud.
Yeah.
So yeah. They make lots of sound. Of course, we have the turkey, very popular. Everybody's interested in that. Then more more turtles over here, yellow-bellied slider. This whole place was built around having Snappy right in front. So he is very photogenic. He poses and he talks to people and he makes friends with people. And he has moss growing on the back of him, which he doesn't really like. So when he gets too itchy, he rubs it off and he goes against the backdrop of the back wall. So you can see that there's moss back there too. It kind of spreads. These are the native plants. And if you look out the window, you can see our native plant garden. Nothing's really blooming right now, but in the summer, that whole area is a place where there are labels for all the different plants that are native to this area. Of course, then when you're here, you can see a nice view of the lake. And this little blue area here is supposed to represent the lake. So you have the ducks and the geese and the fish on the pond, and great view of the lake to follow up. And you've got information about the different animals here, the different birds. Okay, then in that room we have a exhibit that changes. It goes through a season, about 6 months. We'll change it out, but right now it's all about bees. And so everything in there is talking about bees and pollinators. This is actually a living live bee hive that people can see real bees in action.
Oh.
And they can go out. People like to ask, can they get out? There's a little opening for them to go out. So they have that option. And sometimes we normally, in the warm, they don't fly in the summer. There's nothing out there for them, but you can see them coming and going right there. Okay, so what was your question?
So last time I was here, I saw a blue crawdad. Do you guys still have it?
He just passed away. I'm so sorry. Yeah, he was here a long time. He was a pretty blue crawdad, and he was found out in the park, just out in the woods. They dig holes and all that. Everything from here down is going to be below ground. So everything on the top floor is above ground. Then this is the below ground part of the earth. And on this side, we have our geology wall. So if you open the windows, you can learn about different rocks in the earth, sedimentary rock. And this is a chart, a graph that tells all the different parts, but you can look up and you can look in the windows. And then this is a cave, which is fun for small children to climb through. And there's a list of things for them to look at in the cave when they go through. And this is our most recent popular exhibit, the giant sloth, giant ground sloth, prehistoric. And you look back there, you can see what they look like. And this is a skeleton. So we had a life-size skeleton. They were really big.
So how long did the ground sloth exist?
It was here. I don't know how long it lived, but we have information that they were around in the Ice Age, in the Middle Ages. So but there have been evidence of them in the park. So that's why everything we have is stuff that we think has been in the park. So there's been a tooth found. That's what that is, replicate. A giant tooth was dug up around here. So that's why we were able to include this in our exhibit. So every year we have a photo contest. And the people enter, and at Wildlife Weekend, we have judges and they send in their pictures. So they can enter like 10 pictures for, I think it's like $10 maybe, but they can win. So these are all the winners, and everything on the screen, we make a little slideshow to show everybody that entered. So if you like to come here and take pictures, most of them are taken with their cell phone. So it's, does not require a big expensive camera, but they like to take pictures when they're on their hikes and out in the parks. So they have this contest, and these are some of the winners. So you can see there's a youth, there's kids and adults, and they win a good bit of money. So they get checks if they're first, second, or third. But we leave this up for the entire year too. Well, we have lots of programs that go on for the public, free, the public, and then we have nature camps for the kids in the summer. So there's just all kinds of things. And if you go to the City of Bristol, their website, you can look at all the things going on, or you can call over here.
Thank you so much, Jean, for taking us on the tour.
Oh, you're very welcome.
And we would like to thank you guys for tuning in and supporting our podcast. We'll see you next time on Kidversations.
Kidversations, small voices, big stories.